Imagine a world where our garbage problems could be solved with a simple, fiery solution, throwing all our waste into the mouth of a volcano. It sounds like a scene straight out of a science fiction movie, doesn't it? But with the world producing over 2 billion tons of trash annually, some have seriously pondered this idea. Today we're going to delve into this explosive proposition. What if we dumped our trash into volcanoes? We'll explore the allure of this seemingly straightforward solution, unravel the realities behind it, and understand why this approach might not be as effective or safe as it initially appears. As we stand at the crossroads of an escalating waste management crisis and environmental concerns, unconventional ideas often surface. The concept of using volcanoes as natural incinerators for our waste taps into both our fascination with these natural wonders and our desperate search for waste disposal solutions. But is this idea feasible, or is it a dangerous oversimplification of a complex problem? Join us on this journey of discovery, where we examine the science, the environmental implications, and the potential risks of turning volcanoes into the ultimate trash cans. Volcanoes have long captivated human imagination. These mighty forces of nature, with their fiery eruptions and flowing lava, symbolize power and destruction. It's this awe-inspiring power that makes volcanoes seem like the perfect solution for our ever-growing waste problem. The idea is simple. Why not harness the intense heat of molten lava to incinerate our trash? Lava, the molten rock that erupts from volcanoes, can reach staggering temperatures of up to 1200 degrees Celsius. This is hot enough to melt metals like aluminum and copper, and certainly hot enough to incinerate household waste. The concept of using this natural furnace to dispose of our garbage is not just about practicality. It also carries a certain poetic justice, returning the byproducts of human civilization to the fiery depths from which the earth itself was born. Moreover, the idea taps into a deeper desire to find simple solutions to complex problems. In a world where waste management involves intricate processes of sorting, recycling, and disposal, the thought of just throwing our problems into a volcano can be strangely appealing. It's a testament to our yearning for straightforward answers in an increasingly complicated world. However, as we peel back the layers of this fiery proposition, we find that the reality is far more complex than it initially appears. The journey from a captivating idea to a practical solution is fraught with scientific, logistical, and environmental challenges. While the image of hurling our garbage into a fiery volcano might seem like a straightforward solution, the practical realities of waste disposal paint a very different picture. Let's delve into why this idea, though intriguing, is far from feasible. Firstly, the majority of Earth's volcanoes aren't the bubbling lava pits we often imagine. In fact, most are dormant, with their magma chambers buried deep beneath the Earth's crust. Even active volcanoes rarely have accessible lava lakes. This means finding a suitable volcano for waste disposal would be a challenge in itself. Secondly, the logistics of transporting waste to volcanoes are daunting. Most active volcanoes are located in remote areas, far from major urban centers where waste is generated. Transporting tons of garbage over long distances, often through difficult terrain, would not only be costly but also environmentally counterproductive, increasing the carbon footprint significantly. Moreover, not all waste is created equal. While some materials might burn or melt, others could react dangerously with the lava. Certain types of waste, like electronics or treated wood, could release toxic gases when incinerated, posing serious health and environmental risks. Lastly, the idea overlooks the crucial role of waste management in resource recovery. Modern waste management isn't just about disposal, it's about recycling materials, recovering energy, and reducing the overall impact on the environment. Simply burning trash, even in a volcano, negates these benefits and perpetuates a linear, rather than a circular, approach to resource use. As we can see, the reality of disposing of waste in volcanoes is fraught with challenges. It's a concept that, while imaginative, falls short in addressing the multifaceted nature of waste management in our modern world. Beyond the logistical hurdles, disposing of trash in volcanoes raises significant environmental concerns. Let's examine the potential impacts this method could have on our planet's delicate ecosystems. First and foremost, burning trash, whether in an incinerator or a volcano, releases a variety of pollutants. These include greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane, which contribute to climate change. In a controlled incineration facility, emissions can be somewhat regulated. However, in the open environment of a volcano, these gases would be released directly into the atmosphere, unchecked and unfiltered. Additionally, The incineration of waste materials, especially plastics and electronics, can release harmful toxins like dioxins and furans. These substances are known for their long-term persistence in the environment and their potential to cause serious health issues, including cancer. In a volcanic setting, controlling these emissions would be virtually impossible, posing a grave risk to air quality and public health. Another concern is the impact on local ecosystems. Volcanic areas are often unique habitats with specialized flora and fauna. Introducing foreign materials and pollutants could disrupt these ecosystems, harming wildlife and plant life that have adapted to these specific conditions. Moreover, the act of transporting waste to volcanoes would likely involve heavy machinery and construction, leading to habitat destruction and increased carbon emissions. The footprint of such operations could negate any perceived benefits of using volcanoes for waste disposal. In conclusion, the environmental impacts of dumping trash into volcanoes are profound and multifaceted. From air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions to the disruption of local ecosystems, this method of waste disposal poses more problems than it solves, highlighting the need for sustainable and environmentally friendly waste management practices. Venturing beyond the environmental impacts, there's a more immediate and dramatic danger to consider: the potential for violent volcanic reactions. Disposing of trash in volcanoes isn't just environmentally risky, it could be explosively hazardous. When waste materials, especially those containing moisture, organic compounds, or certain metals, come into contact with molten lava, the result can be a violent steam explosion. These explosions occur because the intense heat of the lava instantly vaporizes any water in the waste, creating a rapid expansion of steam that can eject molten rock and debris at high velocities. Such explosions wouldn't just be a local hazard. Depending on the scale, they could have far-reaching consequences. Ejected debris and ash could travel significant distances, affecting air quality and posing risks to aviation. Moreover, these explosions could potentially trigger further volcanic activity, leading to larger eruptions with even more devastating effects. Additionally, the unpredictable nature of these reactions makes it nearly impossible to safely manage waste disposal in this manner. Unlike controlled incineration processes where reactions and emissions can be monitored and managed, the chaotic environment of a volcano offers no such control or predictability. Furthermore, the idea of regularly accessing active volcanic sites for waste disposal poses significant risks to human safety. Volcanoes are inherently unstable and dangerous environments, and regularly exposing workers to these conditions is ethically and practically questionable. In essence, the dangers of volcanic reactions present a compelling argument against the idea of using volcanoes as garbage disposals. The risks far outweigh the perceived benefits, underscoring the need for safer, more controlled methods of waste management. While the fantasy of disposing of our waste in volcanoes is fraught with risks and impracticalities, it's crucial to explore better, more sustainable alternatives. Let's delve into some of the viable solutions that can help us manage our waste more effectively and responsibly. One of the most effective methods is recycling. By recycling materials like paper, glass, metals, and certain plastics, we reduce the need for new raw materials, save energy, and decrease greenhouse gas emissions. Recycling also extends the life cycle of materials, promoting a circular economy where waste is minimized. Composting is another excellent alternative, especially for organic waste. Composting turns food scraps and yard waste into valuable compost, which can enrich soil and reduce the need for chemical fertilizers. This process not only diverts waste from landfills, but also contributes to a healthier ecosystem. Advancements in waste-to-energy technologies present another promising avenue. These technologies convert waste into usable forms of energy, like electricity or heat, through processes like anaerobic digestion or incineration with energy recovery. While incineration does produce emissions, modern facilities are equipped with advanced pollution control technologies to minimize environmental impact. Reducing consumption and reusing materials are also key strategies. By adopting a more minimalist lifestyle and opting for reusable products, we can significantly cut down the amount of waste we generate in the first place. This approach not only addresses waste management, but also challenges the consumer culture that often drives waste generation. Lastly, innovative solutions like bioplastics and packaging redesign are making headway. These alternatives to traditional plastics are designed to be more environmentally friendly, either by being biodegradable or easier to recycle, thus reducing our reliance on problematic materials. In conclusion, while the idea of using volcanoes for waste disposal is impractical and hazardous, there are numerous viable alternatives that offer sustainable and environmentally friendly solutions. By embracing these methods, we can effectively manage our waste and move towards a more sustainable future. As we reach the end of our exploration into the idea of dumping trash into volcanoes, it's clear that this concept, while intriguing, is far from a practical solution. The journey through the realities of waste disposal, environmental impacts, and the dangers of volcanic reactions brings us to a crucial understanding. The challenges of waste management in our modern world cannot be solved with simplistic or hazardous methods. Instead, they require thoughtful, sustainable approaches that consider the long-term health of our planet and its inhabitants. The allure of quick fixes like volcanic disposal must be weighed against the complex realities of environmental stewardship. Today's exploration underscores the importance of responsible waste management practices. It highlights the need for continued innovation in recycling, composting, waste-to-energy technologies, and the reduction of consumption. These are the real solutions that can lead us towards a more sustainable and environmentally conscious future. In conclusion, while the idea of using volcanoes as natural incinerators for our waste is a fascinating thought experiment, it remains just that, an experiment. Our focus should instead be on realistic, effective strategies that safeguard our environment and promote a healthier, more sustainable world for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. As we continue to face the challenges of waste management, let's commit to solutions that are as practical as they are environmentally sound, ensuring a cleaner, greener future for all.